What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another great video on our channel. No one anticipated seeing Ellen DeGeneres at the center of a controversy when 2020 was declared the year of celeb accountability, especially one involving charges of harassment in the workplace against the staff of her renowned talk show. Several celebrities also expressed their opinions, and they weren't particularly kind. Here are all of the celebrities who spoke out on how they were treated by Ellen. Number 6. Kevin T. Porter. Kevin T. Porter, a comedian, was among the first to criticize DeGeneres for reportedly being difficult to work with openly. Right now, we all need a little kindness, like Ellen DeGeneres always talks about. In a tweet in March, the podcast host wrote this, adding, "She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive." Respond to this with the most insane stories you've heard about Ellen being mean, and I'll match everyone with $2 to @LA Food Bank, he continued. His post went viral, and numerous individuals submitted their own DeGeneres horror stories, some of which were genuine and some of which weren't. Number 5. Nikki DeJager. Nikki DeJager will be familiar to anybody who's been following the already well-acknowledged report about Ellen's scandalous behind-the-scenes conduct. The Dutch beauty blogger Nikki Tutorials was among the first celebrities to speak out about her January 2020 visit to Ellen DeGeneres' show. The influencer went on a Dutch talk program to discuss her interview with Ellen, and she had some pretty harsh words to say. Ellen seemed cold and distant, according to Nikki, who was surprised the host didn't meet her before recording. Because the only accessible bathroom was reserved for the Jonas Brothers, Nikki was not offered a separate toilet. The Dutch vlogger claimed that, in contrast to how lovely the Ellen DeGeneres show is advertised, it's slightly less pleasant in reality. Nikki DeJager's expectations were completely flipped around, claiming that she enjoys the show far more than Ellen does. Number 4. Brad Garrett. Brad Garrett took a hard position on charges of Ellen's wrongdoing in a tweet made less than a week ago. Garrett, who came to stardom due to his almost decade on the famous family program Everybody Loves Raymond, chastised Ellen for her recent apologies to her employees last week. It comes from the top, Garrett said, alluding to Ellen's attitude of harassment and terrible treatment of her employees. All of this is common knowledge, according to the actor, who claims to know more than one who was treated horribly by Ellen. Since we're eager to learn more about the other people who have witnessed Ellen's offensive conduct, Garrett has become one of the most prominent celebs to date who has backed up Ellen's employees' allegations. Number 3. Lea Thompson. Garrett's tweet circulated throughout the internet, causing a few of those with common knowledge of Ellen's cruel nature to come forward. Actress Lea Thompson is back in the headlines after replying to Garrett's tweet published by People magazine. Thompson is well known and recognized as Lorraine Baines in the Back to the Future trilogy. Thompson just needed 4 words to express her feelings about the situation. True story it is. The story Lea was referring to was the general agreement that numerous celebrities who have worked with Ellen or who have been on her show are aware of the host's habitual lousy conduct. Number 2. Neil Breen. Breen may not have been a household name in the United States, but he hosts the famous radio show 4BC Breakfast in Australia. During his program, Breen discussed Ellen's supposed cruel streak, recalling his lone experience with the talk show presenter in 2013. When Breen and his team were recording a sit-down interview with Ellen in Melbourne, he was there, working as a producer for the Australian Today show. Breen reported receiving a long list of instructions on how to run the program and behave around DeGeneres. Breen described how Ellen's team took charge of the interview, overseeing every detail to ensure that the presenter was appropriately treated. You don't talk to Ellen, you don't approach her, you don't look at her, Breen said, recalling what Ellen's producers had instructed him. Number 1. Tony Okunbowa. Tony Okunbowa, a former DJ on the Ellen DeGeneres show, has spoken out against the show's poisonous work atmosphere. The 52-year-old actor stated that he agreed with the accusations leveled against DeGeneres and the other show employees. While I am grateful for the opportunity it offered me, he stated, I did experience and feel the toxicity of the environment, and I stand with my former colleagues in their quest to create a healthier and more inclusive workspace as the show moves forward. This Ellen drama is becoming quite tangled. Is it high time for Ellen to be cancelled, or has the cancel culture gone out of hand? We can't see anything about how or when this drama will end. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see about it now, won't we? Until then, do leave us your thoughts in the comments down below on what you think about this whole mess, and we'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now.